2, 1.
All right, we're live. It's championship weekend. All right, illegal procedure. Richard Fluffner, Vic Stein, Johns Johnson. We're all on the panel today. Fellas, pretty exciting weekend of football? Or
Not bad.
I'd say it was pretty exciting.
Disappointed by a few teams.
Disappointed for a few teams, yeah, big time. So let's jump right into it then. Let's start with the AFC, the Ravens-Steelers match. Interesting the way that unfolded.
Yes. Well, a lot of points. No one expected that many points.
Yeah, I definitely expect 55 points.
You know what? That's probably the thing the most that nobody's talking about.
55.
But look at the total yards, though. It was still like a
typical Ravens.
Yeah, it was a hard-hitting game. You know, can't disagree with that at all.
And so both teams capitalized on the turnovers.
Yep.
Both teams got 2 weak
calls
in the first half.
Once again, comes down to a final play in the fourth quarter, and the Steelers made it once again.
It's always some calls.
Yeah, the pass interference on Mike Wallace. That was on Mike Wallace, not on Wilson. But and then they called a pass interference on Pittsburgh.
All right, so
that's what I just said.
You did just say that.
Yes. Why you just say that?
I know.
First, I want to point out the attire of both the gentlemen.
I appreciate the weasel call and everything.
Johns is representing
what he always does.
It's he should. Congratulations, his team can play.
Yeah. Fuck them.
Vic Stein.
Jealous man.
And his so
Super Bowl.
So
really,
this should be interesting between the two. But anyway, the Steelers were done with that.
I just like the Rex look. He's got some style. I'm gonna start going out like this.
It is very
little nice.
You just stuff a pillow inside your shirt. I know that much. You're awful thin there, Rex.
Hit the gym the last couple of days.
Yeah.
Stayed off the Twinkies.
It's all that wine he's drinking.
Black.
Cut back in the carbs, huh?
So.
I stick to almonds.
Atkins diet.
Okay.
Atkins diet.
Ravens, Steelers. Okay, how about the Jets, Patriots? Another shocker in the AFC.
Well, Rex talked the talk and walked the walk, though.
Sure did. He backed it up this week. Good for you, Rex.
I mean, New England was. I think New England wasn't as good as 14-2, first of all. I mean, they did have a hell of a season.
They peaked way too early.
You know what I want to point out for the Patriots?
And Brady threw a pick, and I said he'd throw one at least in the playoffs.
Yep.
And I kind of changed the whole complexion of the game.
Their last 3 or 4 playoff games, I don't know offhand, they've been horrible.
They have.
Who's that? New England?
New England.
Oh,
yeah.
Well, ever since the Super Bowl debacle. Not a debacle, I mean, it's been a perfect season. Missed the playoffs next year. Ravens going there whip ass.
And that was such a good game, and maybe it's in their heads. I don't know. Maybe it's in Tom
It's
Brady's
not the
head.
same team.
18-1. The dynasty's over.
It's not the same team, yeah. It's not. Maybe the same quarterback and coach, but all the way around.
Right.
It's not the same team.
So are you predicting that in a couple of years that the New England Patriots will falter, kind of like the Colts did this year? I mean, they still made the playoffs, but they're not the same team.
I think they're building.
You think they're building?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they have so many draft picks. How could they not?
Yeah, they got like 20 number 1 draft picks.
They do.
It's unbelievable.
Thank God the Raiders had a decent record, so it's not in the top 10. They get no draft pick.
Right. Wow.
By the way,
Hold on.
Yeah, that's
these are nuts.
These nuts are exquisite.
Wow.
Thanks again, Blue Diamond. Really looking out. When you guys send us some sweaters?
Wow.
We need some sweaters, Blue Diamond. Hook us up.
I'd definitely rock one.
We supremacists.
I know you would rock one.
Hopefully, if you look at it.
Okay, but on the flip side of the New England Patriots, the Jets showed, hey, they can play in the playoffs.
Yeah.
They play good. Play good defense.
They played a great game. I think
Ran the
all around.
ball- ran the ball
Damian
decently.
Tomlinson looked fresh and
He
rejuvenated.
did. Sean Green actually had a good game.
Sean Green, that was
broke that
crazy.
run at the end.
That was crazy. Sean Green, where's he been all year?
Back to the Pats though. What about Belichick going for the fake punt? I mean, they're only down 7-3. And I will say this: if he catches it, Sean catches it, I think they get the first down. He may have.
I'm going to do 2 things. The fake punt. All right, the fake punt.
I think everybody
And
ran
with a buck,
tonight.
what was it, buck 54 or whatever? They get the touchdown. No. Wait a minute, hold on.
This is good recollection.
No, right after the 2-minute warning, they scored.
They got a field goal.
Right, they kicked the field goal.
And they were down by 7.
They were down by 7, yes, correct.
From Marty returned.
Correct.
Yeah.
Right.
Correct. I thought they should have kicked off deep, backed the Jets up. They had a couple timeouts that would have got the ball back with maybe a buck left.
They did. And
I think that's another thing where they screwed up. Instead, they do the goddamn onside kick. Jets get a little field position, quick touchdown. Now they're in big trouble. So
one other thing too in the third quarter.
Yeah.
What were they? They were down. Was it 14 or 11? I think they had that. It was like a 7-8 minute drive, only down by 3 points, and didn't they get stuffed on 4th down or something?
Yeah.
I don't think they needed to, work that much of a clock. It's only Sanchez. It's not like it's Manning coming out there on the offense.
You make a great point, but wearing that sweater vest that so clearly points out that you're a Jets fan.
I'm just giving some love to Rex, man. He pulled a Jimmy Johnson there, talking all that trash and backed it right up. It was the good old days for all you Dallas fans out there.
That's
I think
right.
Belichick choked on the
He got out, coach.
the onside kick decision. That was. I would
Maybe he got scared with all the trash talk going on. Rex Ryan, he felt like
Maybe
he
he
had
did.
to do something crazy to shut his mouth up, and he didn't
huffing
do
and
it.
puffing to blow the house down. You know what I mean? It's. It is what it is.
I think the NFL, if they really wanted to do something cool, and on the side note, they should have a boxing match between Belichick and
Sexy Rex, yeah, that'd be
that
very
would be
interesting.
awesome. Do you think Rex would wear the sweater vest with maybe sleeves cut off?
The Jello wrestling with Rex Ryan and Bill
boxing attire? Is that his boxing attire? What do you think Belichick? He's got the cut off.
He's coming off with a hoodie. He's coming off with a hoodie. With no music at all.
I think they both should still wear the headsets.
Yes.
So they can talk to each other while they're fighting. Fuck you.
I think Rex wins that battle, actually, though.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with the size on that.
I wouldn't count out Belichick. His dad was in the Navy.
It don't mean shit. Evidently, his dad must have beat him black because the guy don't talk much.
They say that's a front, though, just to the media.
He's very emotional.
That's what they say.
Really?
Just
Really
the
nice
media.
guy, quiet.
They say he's actually he's like a funny guy.
Well, how do you know so much about Bill Belichick?
I got my sources up there in good old New England.
Oh, that's right. You're from Connecticut area.
Yeah, Connecticut, Hampshire,
Right.
Vermont.
The small state. Right.
Who paid for the scooter?
We grinders.
Who paid for the scooter?
What are they? Grinders?
Grinders, yeah.
Connecticut's grinders?
Grinders. Get a big fucking sub,
Oh, really?
You
Grinders?
know. All right, that's enough.
Big fucking sub, huh?
Hey, let's talk
Good,
about the
though.
NFC.
Good.
How about that? The NFC.
Well, I think Sunday's first game was in.
Well, no. We're going to talk about the Green Bay Atlanta game first. Okay, because
I actually didn't see much of it.
How about the pack?
I didn't see much of it.
Saw the
neither,
highlights.
But Atlanta did exactly what I thought they were going to do.
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean,
but not that bad.
It's not shocking to us.
Not that bad, though.
I mean, what they were.
Yeah, you're right. Not that bad.
They
You're
were
right.
13-3, but overall, I mean, you think they were more like a 10-6, 11-5 team. I mean, seriously, they weren't as good as the record showed. They're young and all.
And Matty Ice became melted ice. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
I'm sorry to laugh so hysterically.
That's a good one, ain't it, Rich? That's funny.
That was a good one.
Global warming hit Atlanta real quick,
Funny.
didn't
It must have been hot in that dome that night.
Melted ice. Oh. Hey,
Whoa.
Baker. Okay, so the Packers. All right, well, enough about them. They're amazing right now. Okay.
They are.
Seattle and Chicago. Another big shocker? Not really.
The game was over in the first quarter.
Right.
And I mean,
Shocker.
that's Seattle right there. They had their Super Bowl beating New Orleans.
They had a parade last week.
It was
Yeah,
fun,
they
though.
did.
It was fun. It was fun to see that and know that I called it.
Just to go back though, in your opinions, if New Orleans wins that game, you think they beat the Bears?
No.
Nah.
Nah, the Bears are playing pretty good, and we got to give them
They
respect
are
for
playing,
that.
but they ain't got no.
I say
respect
for hanging on
either.
by a thread last month anyway.
You know. And when we come back from this next break, because I'm dying for a cigarette,
Yeah. Very thirsty.
we will talk about this week's game, championship games. Yeah, woo!
J-E-T-S.
Jets. Take us to break. You got something else?
The fucking clown over here.
How about these nuts?
Blue Diamond nuts.
He's a
Very
clown, but
divine.
you got a Dr. Seuss account.
Cat.